Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am the Biblical Mystic, and we are here to go over a class tonight. I won't be before you long, but I wanted to use this teaching and show you who you are from a biblical perspective. And when I say show you who you are, I want to show you that you are the gods of this earth. You are excuse me. You are the divine ones. You are the mighty ones. And I want to take you through um, some scriptures and reveal this understanding to you. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, we start in Psalms 82, okay? And I'm going to make this bigger so that I can see it. But in Psalms 82, he says, God standeth in the congregation. Hold on one second. Okay, so what we have here is Psalms 82, and I have the NIV and the King James Version up. So we're going to read the KJV. But we see, first off, we see that this is a Psalms of Asaph, right? So we'll break all that down, but let's just read the scripture for now. So God is standing in the congregation of the mighty. He judgeth among the gods. How long will you judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to get that bottom piece off so I can read. I tell you what, I don't know how to get the bottom piece off of there, so I'm just gonna pull the scripture up on my own and we will read it from there. So give me a second so I can do that. Okay. So let's start this again. We have the King James Version that we'll read, but I have the NIV and the KJV up. So God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, and he judgeth among the gods. How long will you judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah. Defend the poor and the fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and the needy. Deliver the poor and the needy and rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness. All the foundations, they walk on in darkness, and all the foundations of the earth are out of course. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, and judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all the nations. So this was quite a conversation that we're having here. And I'm not even going to classify it as a conversation. We just witnessed a court hearing. We just witnessed the court hearing of the mighty and the gods of this earth being judged by the Most High. So we saw that this was a Psalms of Asaph, right? And the meaning of Asaph is it's a Hebrew word, Hebrew 6:23, and it means to gather, to assemble, to collect. Okay, so this lets us know in the beginning when we saw Psalms of Asaph that Asaph went and gathered the people. He went and gathered the mighty and the gods for court. Then the question becomes who are the mighty and who are the gods, right? Because there was a clear separation. So we see Elohim, and we see El. These are titles of God, right? But we also see there's that the Most High was in court. And let me go back, okay? Let me go back. So you see where you have in 82:1, the capital G, God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, and he judgeth among the gods. They have a lowercase g, right? Then we see down in 6 where he uses gods again, but it's lowercase g, okay? So this allows us to know that um, you are talking to gods, but these gods are not the God. This is not the end all be all. This is the gods created in the image of the Most High, where we have the same abilities that our Father gave us, the Most High gave us, right? That's who we're talking about. That's who we're talking to, right? You are rulers, you are judges, you are the divine ones. You are God like the mighty men, men of rank, mighty heroes. Okay. So in this meeting, the gods receive judgment. They are in court. Psalms 1 says, he standeth in the congregation of the mighty and judgeth among the gods. And in verse 2, we see God begins to question the divine ones. God begins to question the rulers of this earth, the judges of this realm, the mighty ones of this realm. And he says, how long will you judge unjustly? How long will you make unjust decisions? How long will you favor the wicked? In verse 3, he goes on to remind them what they are to be doing in this realm. They are to defend the poor and the fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and the needy, deliver the poor and the needy, and rid them out of the hand of the wicked. The mighty ones in this realm should be defending the poor and the fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and the needy, deliver the poor and the needy, and rid them out of the hand of the wicked. So, first and foremost, when you understand that who you are, right? When you understand who you must be the first partaker of this understanding and of this knowledge. So, you must defend yourself first. You must defend if you're poor and fatherless, you must defend yourself first. You must do justice to if you are afflicted and needy, you must do justice to yourself first. We have to be the first partakers of the gifts and the powers that God has given us. So we deliver the poor and the needy. and we rid them out of the hand of the wicked. You rid yourself out of the hand of the wicked first, because you can't deliver nobody else if you can't deliver yourself. So you need to come into this understanding for your own self first, and then you help and rule in this realm. So in verse 5, the Most High goes on to tell them that they know they don't know nothing. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they are, and because of this, they don't remember, and because of this, the whole earth is out of course. Because you are not walking in who you are, because you are not walking in your power and moving the way you were commanded to, because God gave you dominion, He gave you power, and He gave you authority. And because you're not moving in this, the whole entire earth is out of course. And I told you this is a court scene. So I see this as, in my mind's eye, I see this whole scene as God is the Most High turned to the jury. And this is like his closing case. And he tells them, I want to go back and read. Oh, I can't see it there. In the NIV, it says they're in darkness. They know nothing. But it's as if the Most High is looking to the jury, and it's his closing case. They're in court, and it's his closing case. And he's, listen, they in darkness. They don't know nothing. And because they don't know nothing, the whole earth is out of course. And he turns back to the guys and tells them that I've told you who you are. But because you refuse to believe it, you will die like men. Hmm. Is there another way for us to die? So when you research that alone, you see Elijah, where Elijah was just taken up into heaven. Elijah didn't die. He was taken up into heaven. We saw him walk off into another realm. Literally walk off into another realm. So there are other options when you learn how to tap into your superior mind, your higher self, your God mind. So God, the Most High, tells them that they will die like men because they refuse to believe who they are. And he gives them one last plea. He gives one last plea for the mighty to take their position. And he tells them to arise and judge the earth. For the nations belong to you, it's your inheritance. But you won't take on your inheritance if you do not get in a position that you're supposed to be in, a position of power, the position of dominance, the position of rulership, that position, okay? So now that your eyes are open, I ask you, who are you? You are the mighty ones in this realm. You are the rulers and the judges of this realm. And when we talk about you being the rulers and the judges of the mighty ones and judges of this realm, you're not walking around judging people all day, but you see what's going on. And when you know who you are, your power is comes from within, right? And it can be quiet, it can be loud, but when you see something not right, you can speak up, or you know how to go into your secret closet, into your private space, and do your work from that space, because you understand you are in this world, but you're not of it, and you know how to tap into your strength and your power in other ways to bring about a shift in this realm, because you're, again, let's remind you of your responsibilities. When you are walking in your power, you are to defend the poor, and the fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and the needy, deliver the poor and the needy, and rid them out of the hand of the wicked. Look at our world today. I mean, in so many ways, they are doing us in. They raised the retirement age. You pay into Social Security your whole life, and they raised the retirement age to, I think it's 76 now. Like, what 76-year-olds still need to be working a freaking job before they can retire? That is wickedness. It is wickedness for you to be taken from me, and knowing that when it comes time for me to utilize this, it won't be there for me to utilize. We're paying into a system, we're paying into Social Security, and we can't even utilize it. So that is wickedness. They are the food that we eat. We are one big old science project. That is wickedness. We're not even eating real food. And when we walk in our power and our dominion that the Most High has given us, this is how we are able to deliver other ones from this system. When we walk in our power and we know who we are. But because we're in the darkness, because we've refused to believe it, the whole earth is out of course. Okay? So now the question becomes, how do you walk in your power? Let's go to Psalms 1 for this, okay? And we're just going to read the first 3 verses. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bring forth fruit in his due season. Okay. So let's just break that down real quick. Those 3 verses. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. The counsel of the ungodly. Stop taking counsel from people who don't know who they are. Stop taking counsel from people who don't know their gods. Stop taking counsel from people who don't know their mighty. And I don't care. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunt, your pastor. If these people do not know who they are, stop taking counsel from them. This is how you begin to walk this earth as the mighty. Find and connect with people who know who they are, who are producing fruit in their lives, who is making it happen, moving in their power. Okay, nor standeth in the way of sinners. Don't have the same habits as those who have missed the mark in their own lives. So, a sinner is to sin means to miss the mark. Does your life look like the people around you that has missed the mark in their own life? Have you picked up their same habits? This is how you begin to walk this earth as the mighty. Don't have them same habits as those. Them people, I think you need to start looking for some different things, for some different fruit. Okay? So, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Don't sit in the spirit of disdain, scorn. Don't have your mouth on people. Don't get in that spirit of that. But delight in the law. You want to be mighty, delight in the law. What is the law? Am I talking about the 612 laws that the Most High gave Israel? Or are we talking about something else? Well, we just read a scripture where they're in court. What was the law that was being broken in that court system? In that case, the law in that case that was being broken was they were not walking in the law of their power. They were not walking in the law of who they are. Let's just start with that law. Start with the law that was given to you, that you are to take dominion over this realm, that you are to be in dominion in this realm. Start with that law. Meditate on that day and night. Start there. Your compliance to the above results in you being deeply rooted. Your compliance to the above results in you producing fruit and prospering in your own life. Okay, loves? That concludes this teaching. I am the biblical mystic, and I love y'all. I love y'all. And I am sending you good energy. And if you want to connect with me, you can scan that, and all of my information is on there. And I will see you later. I love y'all.